There are moments when her glance lingers just a second longer, when her words seem to carry a layer of meaning beyond the surface. Understanding these subtle signs could change everything. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden signals she might be sending to gauge your interest. Stay with me because this is not just about understanding her, it is about recognizing opportunities that could transform your relationships. By the end of this video, you will be able to decode the unspoken language of attraction and know exactly when to take the next step. Picture this: you are having a conversation, and she playfully touches your arm while laughing at a joke. But what if the touch lingers just long enough to make you wonder? Many men overlook these moments, dismissing them as coincidences. But let me tell you something, there are no coincidences when it comes to human connection. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let us think about an example. Remember when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle first appeared together? People noticed how she would often lean in towards him during interviews, how her body language showed interest long before their official engagement. These small signals told a story that words did not. These signs are everywhere, and once you know how to spot them, you will see them in your own life too. Here is the first sign: her attention. When a woman is trying to gauge your interest, she will find ways to focus on you, whether it is through direct eye contact or subtle glances in a crowded room. But it is not just about looking. It is how she looks. If she locks eyes with you and holds your gaze, she is probably hoping to see if there is a spark. And if she smiles while doing it, that is a green light worth noticing. Another sign is the way she remembers details about you. Think about this: how often do you recall the tiny details about someone unless they are important to you? For example, if she remembers your favorite band or recalls a story you told weeks ago, it could be her way of showing she values your connection. Let us pause here. Does this resonate with you so far? If you are learning something new, drop a comment below and let me know which signs you have noticed in your own life. And while you are at it, if this video is helping you see things differently, consider subscribing. I have plenty more insights coming your way, and you will not want to miss out. Moving on to a less obvious sign: her physical proximity. Pay attention to how close she gets when she is speaking to you. Does she lean in when she talks? Does she angle her body towards you in a group setting? These subtle cues often reveal more than words ever could. It reminds me of the dynamic between Ross and Rachel in Friends. Even when their relationship was on pause, their body language always hinted at underlying feelings. Fiction mirrors reality in this way. These small actions can be incredibly telling. Now let us talk about how she interacts with you on social media. In today's world, this is a crucial element to consider. If she frequently likes your posts, comments on your stories, or even shares content that she thinks you might like, she is not just casually scrolling. She is looking for a way to connect. And here is a tip: look at the timing. If she is one of the first to engage with your posts, it means you are on her mind. Speaking of being on her mind, listen carefully to the way she talks about future plans. If she casually includes you in her upcoming plans, even if it is something as simple as mentioning a concert or a movie she wants to see, it might be her way of testing if you are interested in spending more time together. This reminds me of the early days of Beyonce and Jay-Z's relationship. Their collaboration on music was not just professional, it was a subtle way to gauge compatibility on a personal level. And do not think for a second that these signs are always overt. Some of the most telling signs are in what she does not say. For example, if she brings up your name in conversations with mutual friends or finds reasons to connect with people close to you, that is a strong indicator of interest. By the way, if you are finding this valuable, now is the perfect time to hit the like button. It helps the channel, and it is a great way to show me you are enjoying this content. Plus, it lets me know to create more videos like this for you. Now, let us dive into one of the most overlooked signs: her tone of voice. Research shows that people naturally soften their tone when speaking to someone they like. Is she more animated when talking to you? Does her voice drop ever so slightly when she is being sincere? These are subtle, yet powerful indicators. Lastly, let us talk about her sense of humor. If she is teasing you in a playful way or laughs a little harder at your jokes than she does with others, she might be testing the waters to see how you respond. Think about the iconic chemistry between Jim and Pam in The Office. Their humor was a cornerstone of their connection, and it revealed their mutual interest long before they admitted it outright. Before we wrap this up, here is a final thought. Knowing these signs is only half the battle. The real challenge is responding in a way that shows your interest without being overwhelming. When you notice one of these signs, do not overthink it. Respond naturally and let the connection build organically. And here is a quick challenge for you. In the next week, try to spot at least one of these signs in someone you interact with. Then come back here and share your experience in the comments. I want to hear your stories, and who knows, your example might inspire someone else. If you have made it this far into the video, thank you. Your support means the world to me. Subscribe if you have not already, and join this amazing community. Together, we are decoding life, one subtle sign at a time. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your heart ready.